Last week, we brought you the investment scenario in Andhra Pradesh and how the state is trying to woo investors.
So, new Andhra Pradesh, we are hungry for business. We are the startup kid on the block. Change in governments has not resulted in change in policies. And this consistency has definitely helped Tamil Nadu. And this is something that, we are willing to learn from Tamil Nadu as a state of Andhra Pradesh. States should compete with each other and we should attract investments together. We have only one legacy, and that legacy is called Mr. Naidu. So we're using that to actually attract investments.
And in this episode, the spotlight is on Kerala, God's own country.
Recently, we have adopted a industrial policy, transform the Kerala economy into a knowledge-based economy and the society into a knowledge-based society. If anybody is coming to me for the 1,000 acres of land for establishing a manufacturing automobile industry, then it is difficult. But we can give the technology side. Now, Trivandrum is the hub of automotive technology of the country. Kerala is contributing 23% of the total turnover of the medical device industries of the country. Now, innovation is more important than infrastructure. Capital, labor, these type of things are outdated. Give freedom to that companies to identify the location according to their standards, then they will get our own share.
The smallest southern state by area, Kerala presents a unique scenario. Over decades, economists like Amartya Sen and Jean Drèze have written about the success of what is termed as Kerala model. From the formation of the state in 1956 till date, the state has actively invested in education and healthcare. So while the per capita income was low to begin with, the state's decision to invest in human capital paid dividends gradually. At a time when other states were earmarking about a third of their budget for social sectors, Kerala was allocating 45% of its budget towards education, healthcare, and social development schemes. By 1990s, the low per capita income surpassed the national average. So, in a way, social development preceded economic growth and in fact provided the stimulus for faster economic growth in Kerala. Today, Kerala has the highest literacy and life expectancy rates in India and also a high per capita income. It presents a unique investment scenario. Land is scarce and expensive, and with its natural bounty, the state has to strike a delicate ecological balance with development. Let's understand from a lawmaker what the state is doing to attract investments and the challenges it is facing. It is Friday, the 1st of August, and we are back with our weekly series, South Capital. I'm your host, Nidhi Sharma, and you're listening to the Morning Brief. I have with me today Kerala Industries Minister, Mr. P. Rajeev. Welcome to the Morning Brief, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, we say Kerala and we remember the slogan, God's own country. And we imagine pristine backwaters, houseboats, great cuisine. So help us understand which sector in terms of industrial sector or any other sector, which sector is the money spinner for Kerala?
Thank you for giving this opportunity to showcase the potential of the state of Kerala. That is true. Recently, we have adopted a industrial policy, 2023. The major motto of that policy is nature, people, and industry. Kerala is a small landscape and ecologically very sensitive. Only 1.16% of the landscape of the country. and 2.8 percentage of the population is living in small landscape. Then we have adopted a policy to transform the Kerala economy into a knowledge-based economy and the society into a knowledge-based society. Big manufacturing industries, polluted industries is not suitable for a state like Kerala. And actually, we are focusing on the two curves of this smile curve. The center is manufacturing, that is less value added sector. Design, concept, R&D, that is one side. Other side, distribution, marketing, and service after sales. These two sides, right and left, we are focusing. And IT, AI, robotics, so machine learning, big data analysis, the new emerging technologies, and graphene, the wonderful material, medical device industries, food processing industries, space, defense industries, maritime cluster. These are some of the 22 priority sectors which have been identified by the new industrial policy of the state of Kerala.
So Kerala has limited availability of land, and land is very expensive. So when you try and attract investors, this particular aspect, how does this change your priorities in terms of sectors you promote? And also, how does it affect the overall investment scenario for the state?
The land scarcity is a limitation for attracting big investment in certain sectors. We have now developed several industrial parks in the state of Kerala, and as a part of Kochi Bangalore Industrial Corridor, recently we have acquired 1,700 acres of land for establishing a manufacturing smart city, and the acquisition process for around 400 acres of land near Kochi International Airport for a global city like Gift City. And also the acquisition process is going on in near to Vizhinjam in Thiruvananthapuram and also in the northern parts of the country. If anybody is coming to me for 1,000 acres of land for establishing a manufacturing automobile industry, then it is difficult. But we can give the technologies. Now, Trivandrum is a hub of automotive technology of the country. We are also all focusing on GCC. The vertical building, this SDL, standard design factories, are more suitable for the state of Kerala. Now, innovation is more important than infrastructure. Capital, labor, these type of things are outdated.
Kerala is one of the few states where the left front still holds sway. In fact, till recently, the state alternated between Left Democratic Front and Congress led United Democratic Front every 5 years. In 2021 assembly elections, LDF retained power. But even a change in party in power has not meant a drastic change in policies. So before we move on and talk more about investments in other sectors, you're also a member of CPIM Central Committee, and historically, the Left Front has emphasized the importance of social welfare and public ownership. I remember how when Comrade Jyoti Basu tried to attract investments to West Bengal in the 1990s, he raised a lot of eyebrows. So, how do you reconcile your ideological stance with the efforts currently underway to attract private investments and big corporate players?
No need to raise your eyebrows because this is not a new thing. The Kerala model is well known. That is, you have correctly mentioned. It is focused on welfare activities and also focused on education and healthcare. But we have recognized some limitations of the Kerala model of development. What are the limitations? First, improve the quality of the welfare mechanism. We are facing the second generation of problems of Kerala model of development. Geriatrics is not a section in most of the states of the country, but Kerala's life expectancy is more than 8 to 10 years while compared to other states of the country. Then lifestyle diseases are very high, then we have to address that. Second limitation is stagnation in productive sectors, agriculture and industries. Without improving these productive sectors, we cannot sustain the achievement in welfare sector. That is the reality. To overcome the limitations of this Kerala model of development, focused on quality education and quality healthcare and ensuring high living standards to our own people. Other side, improve the infrastructure and also improve the industrial sector, attract more investment to the state of Kerala to ensure employment opportunities and also to give more income or resources to our economy.
So usually in Kerala, we see that, 5 years, a change in political leadership every 5 years. Once LDF comes to power and then UDF comes to power. Now, how important is it for a government to, what do you do to give them confidence, investors confidence that, you are here with us for 5 years, but the Kerala government will continue your support, giving support to you as far as industrial incentives are concerned. Second part is how important is it for a state to continue the policies of the previous government so that investor sentiment is not affected.
Yes, the first is a misconception. Actually, we are considering from 1957 to 87, the first 30 years, 3 decades of the governance of the state of Kerala. This is first time we got a continuity. The continuity of the government means continuity of the policies, the same policies. 2016, we had adopted a policy that is on the basis of the manifesto. But if you look example to the first steps taken by the government in 2016 on the Vidinam ports, that was the project started from several years back under several chief ministers. Earlier, the Chinese company got the tender, then not cleared from the union government. But the time of UDF government, they gave the project to Adani. That time we had raised several concerns about that. But while we had assumed the power in 2016, the government constituted a committee under the chairmanship of a retired acting chief justice of High Court without dismantling the project. We allowed the construction process, and now Vidinam is one of the best port of the country and the gateway of India. We have our own policies. We are ready to attract more investment without any tied up to our own policies, any hurdles, and a very transparent process. We are attracting investment. That is the strength of the state of Kerala.
So, if that is the strength, what exactly is your investment pitch? Because if you really see the southern states, you have Tamil Nadu, which leads in investments. You have a resurgent Andhra Pradesh right now. Karnataka, you flanked by, you have Telangana. All states down south are competing with each other. So, what's your USP when it comes to Kerala?
Yes, our USP, I have mentioned, this is talented pool and also the nature. Our motto is nature, people, industry, and tourism. Obviously, Kerala is the home of the largest number of five-star hotels of the country, 91. Kerala is contributing 23 percentage of the total turnover of the medical device industries of the country. We are attracting Keynes technology recently. They have agreed to invest to manufacturing flexible PCB, and some electronics companies in Kerala, they are producing components for iPhone and also having research and automotive technology. Most of the big leaders are here. Saffron is here, and also 40 GCs are here. We are focusing on that. And also, recently, Kerala has been ranked the number one in ease of doing business. Earlier, our rank was 28. In the last FTA statistics, the growth rate in Kerala is 100%. Kerala had crossed Andhra Pradesh and Punjab. We are in ninth position of FTA in India, but our share is very low. Then investment is coming. 1.96 lakhs in EOEs have been signed in our Invest Kerala Global Summit. Now, within 4 months or after this Invest Kerala Global Summit, we could convert 21 percentage of the EOI into construction stage. This is highest in the country. Bharat Biotech is coming to state of Kerala to establish a big food processing industries. Maritime cluster recently Hyundai had signed an MOU with the Cochin shipyard, the number one shipbuilder of the world, is also investing in the state of Kerala. These investments are happening. Adani is establishing a big investment, establishing a logistic park in Kochi, and other big companies are investing in the state of Kerala. As per the reforms, we could have get a berth within 10 ranking, but that has not happened because of the poor feedback from the investor community. Now it has been changed in a big manner. We got very good feedback from the investor community. They are working together with the government. These FICI, CAA, small scale industries, and sector-based investors, they are working together with the government. Now the next year is of doing business reforms. Kerala government already completed 100% reforms suggested by the union government in this process.
So, could you spell out some of the reforms, like you said that you have been able to implement?
Anybody can establish an industry in the state of Kerala if it is under MSME category without a license. If it is not come under red category for 3.5 years, no license is needed. Only register to a K-shift mechanism after getting a principal approval within 30 minutes. During these 3.5 years, they can obtain the concerned licenses by online from the concerned agencies. That is one. And we had established a bureau to give a composite licenses for big industries within 7 days after submitting the application along with all relevant documents. Now we have established a cases Kerala centralized inspection system that the inspection is fully monitored by a software. The software will suggest who will inspect that factory and who will do this factory, and the report should be uploaded to the public domain within 48 hours after the inspection, and it should hand over to the investor within the same time period. And also, we have established statutory grievance readdressal mechanism, a mechanism which consists of the representative, top level representatives of different departments, which is connected with the industries. There, anybody can submit their grievances to this committee by online. A committee should take a decision within 30 days after receiving the complaint or their grievances. Then they have implemented a case smart, a new mechanism. This permit getting permission for construction of building approvals, everything is online. We have decriminalization of the existing laws. We have done it, and also we have established a single window clearance mechanism. That single window clearance mechanism have the statutory authority to give licenses to big investment, and also the district level single window committee under the chairmanship or convenership of the district collector that has the authority to give licenses to the small industries. These are the some steps taken by the government to simplifying the process for getting licenses or clearances from different departments and to establish an industry in the state of Kerala.
Sir, Tamil Nadu leads in investments when it comes to southern India, even all over India. So, in your opinion, what has Tamil Nadu done right?
How can you make an assessment? The assessment should be on comparative analysis. Then Kerala, 1.16 percentage of landscape and 2.8 percentage of the population is contributing 4.4 percentage of the GDP of the country. Then what is the contribution of Tamil Nadu? What is the contribution of Andhra Pradesh? What is the contribution of Telangana with this landscape and this population? If Tamil Nadu can give land on free of cost, and Andhra Pradesh have sufficient land, Telangana also, Karnataka also. But Kerala cannot give land with free of cost. If you look into the recent incentive given by union government to establish a factory in Gujarat, a semiconductor factory, 50 percentage of the capital from union government, 20 percentage from the state government. That means 70 percentage. That is almost equal to 16,500 to a single company for generating 5,000 employment opportunities. That is almost half of the total investment of the country on higher education. That is, I think, 40 to 43,000 crores. Then our priority is different. We are investing in higher education. Then, if you have talent pool, the investment will come to you without giving more incentives. They are looking for talent. They are looking for research abilities. They are looking for research capabilities. They are looking for world-class facilities for research and innovation. This value addition. That is, we are trying to create that type of infrastructure. Now we have a 99% internet penetration. We have almost 125% mobile penetration. almost same in the more smartphone penetration. Now, software-driven automobiles, software-driven cars, software-driven SDV, software-driven vehicles. Almost big companies, Benz or BMW or other companies, they are depending Trivandrum or Kerala for automotive technology. They can build the chip. We will give the design, we will give the research, then we are ready for that. Then every state, they have their own potential and their own limitation. Our potential and our limitation, we have recognized it, and on the basis of that, we have framed our own policy.
Sir, there was a sense among several southern states that the center has been redirecting investments to BJP ruled states like Gujarat. Do you agree with this? Do you think that some of the investments could have come to other states as well?
Yes, that is the serious concern for the southern state or the state which are not ruled by the party which is ruling at the center. They are routing to some states. That is a reality. Recently, the central government gave clearance for our industrial smart city at Palakkad as a part of the Kochi Bangalore industrial corridor. But earlier, they have given preliminary clearance for a gift city as a part of the Kochi Bangalore industrial corridor, very near to Kochi International Airport. But in between, they directed the state government to hold it. Now they have informed us they are not ready to give clearance for the gift city, because gift city is now in Gujarat, only one gift city, and also several acres of land is not being utilized by the central public sector in the state of Kerala. Most of the land is transformed to the union government by free of cost by the state government, but they are not ready to hand over back to the state government free of cost. They demand the market value, and also they are diverting the big companies to certain states. That is a reality that is against the principles of federalism and against the basic structure of our constitution. All southern states join hands together to get a equitable distribution of the capital. These companies have their own mechanism to identify the location which is suitable for their own industries. Please give freedom to them. Then they will automatically select these states, southern states, highly educated states, and social infrastructure is more. For innovation, two, three pre-requirements is there. That is free thinking, freedom of expression, and also academic freedom, progressive policies. Then give freedom to that companies to identify the location according to their standards. Then they will get our own share.
Even as it presents investment opportunities and attracts labor force from other states, Kerala faces a challenge of exodus of a highly educated workforce to other countries. On top of this is an aging population which is putting pressure on healthcare. There are ghost villages where homes are abandoned as the legal inheritors have moved their life abroad. Let's see how this story shapes up. This is all we have for you today. This episode was sound designed by Rajas Nayak and produced by Vinay Joshi. Executive producers Anirban Chaudhary and Arijit Barman. Thank you for listening, and if you liked this episode, do spread the word. All new episodes of the Morning Brief podcast drop every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on the streaming platform of your choice. Hope you enjoyed listening to this episode of South Capital. We'll bring you more next Friday. I'm your host Nidhi Sharma signing off. Have a great weekend.